For today's practice, I'm going to invite that you get a little bit creative. Take a look around the room, see what kind of objects are in the room and the different heights and the textures and the feelings and the sensations that you'll be able to experience while using those as a prop. So it's about looking around. I've got a couch and I've got a block. So if you have a couch or something a little bit higher than a block, please feel free to use that. And we'll put the elbows up onto the couch. This works the same with the bed, depends what you have around you. Bring the palms of the hands together and then melt the chest down towards the ground. Bring the hands to the back of the head and then breathing into the belly. If you don't have a couch or a bed, you can use a block, the same thing, elbows come down onto the block. Hips lift up, heart melts down. Keep breathing, taking 4 to 5 long, slow, deep breaths. Relax the head, relax the neck. And walking the hands back to the edge of the couch or the bed, whatever you're using, tucking the toes under and lifting the hips into a standing variation of downward facing dog. You can bend the knees, lift the heels and maybe just gently sway side to side. Lengthening through the spine, through the back of the neck. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Full breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Shake the head. Inhale, roll forward. Stack the shoulders on top of the wrists. Allow the hips to melt down towards the wrists and open up the heart space for an up dog variation. Exhale, push back, down dog variation. Inhale, roll forward, up dog variation. Lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Then drop the knees and come back to neutral. How good's just a little prop like that? I want you to shuffle the mat a little bit closer towards your bed or your couch, whatever prop you're using. And we'll take a quad stretch. So take the right foot up towards the sky, bring the right knee in towards the base of the couch or the bed, and then stepping up onto the sole of the left foot. The hands can press down onto the top of the left knee. At first, sit upright, keep lifting up through the heart and drawing the right heel towards the right glute. Feel it all the way down the front of the right quad. Or if you'd like to, you can change it by slightly gently leaning forward into that left knee. Keep lifting the heart. Engage through the right glute. Choose to stay here. The knee can track in front of the ankle, or you can choose to step the left foot a little bit further out. And then you'll feel it through the back of the hamstring and the inner thigh of the left leg as well. Hands can come to the ground, open the heart. Full breath in. As you exhale, hands frame the left foot and find a half split variation. The right heel will stay in towards the right glute and the left toes lift up towards the sky. Keep drawing the belly button down towards the toes. Inhale, move forward, low lunge. Exhale, shift back, half split. Inhale, move forwards. Exhale, move back. Choose to stay here in your half split. Keep focusing on pulling the left hip back, the right hip forward to square the hip bones towards the top edge of the mat. And then melting a little bit further down. Relax through the head and the neck. If it's there for you, maybe you'd like to start scooting that front heel forwards and maybe coming down into a full split. It is quite an intense pose though, especially with the back heel lifted up. So if it's not there for you, just take your time. Inhale. Exhale, heel toeing the left foot back in, half split. Through your low lunge. And then stepping back, finding a narrow knee child's pose. Knees come together, hips to the heels. Allow the belly to melt down on top of the thighs. The hands come behind you and the forehead melts down to the ground. Gently rolling the forehead side to side. Coming back up. Taking the hands behind you to the couch or to the bed, drawing the shoulders together across the top of the back, and then lifting the heart up into a camel variation. So it's not quite as deep as a regular camel, but you still get the beautiful opening through the heart, through the shoulders, and even through the front of the hips, through the hip flexors. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Choose to come back up or get a little bit experimental. Maybe take the hands and the knees a little bit further away from the bed, from the couch, and then try again, drawing the hands closer together. Or maybe if you feel comfortable, you can flip the fingers down on the corner of the bed or the couch, and then the left hand will come up and over so that you're using the couch to open up through the heart. Your camel may look like that, or you may like to even come closer in and just open up like this. Releasing and finding that narrow child's pose again. Relax the elbows down to the mat and gently sway side to side. And coming back up, and we'll swap sides. So this time taking the left knee down, the left foot up, and then stepping up onto the sole of the right foot. Hands can come to the top of the right knee. First allowing the left heel to draw in towards the left glute. Slight tuck of the pelvis, feel it down the left quad, and open up through the heart space. Choose to stay, or maybe choose to hinge forward. Ooh, yeah, you can feel that through the left hip flexor a lot. Open the heart. Open the chest, draw the shoulders together across the back. Choose to stay, or maybe choose to shift the right foot a little bit further forward, then come back down. The hands can come to the earth, lift the heart. Full breath in. Exhale, hands from the front foot and shift back into your half split variation. Right toes flex up, left heel towards the left glute. Inhale, low lunge, open up. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Option to stay. Enjoy your half split variation. Keep pulling the right hip back, the left hip forward. Open up through the heart space. Or maybe starting to hinge down towards your full split. Full breath in. Exhale, find your way back. The right toe comes back in, find your low lunge. And then stepping back into a narrow child's pose. and coming all the way back up. We'll find some strength, some core cultivation. If you would like a gentler practice today, turning around and placing the hands on top of the cushions, the bed, the couch, and finding your plank this way. If you would like a more intense practice, planting the palms and tucking the toes up on the couch or the bed, inflating and rounding through the upper back wherever you are, spreading the fingers wide, broadening the collarbones and lifting the front of the heart space forwards. Inhale, lift up the right toes. Exhale, take the right knee to chest. Inhale, extend the right leg back up. Exhale, right toes to left. Keep inflating through the upper back. Inhale, pick up the left toes. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back down. One more on each side. Inhale, right. Exhale to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. Drop the knees. Shake off through the wrists. You can find a wrist stretch if you like, fingertips to the knees, inner wrist forwards, and then just pedaling through the wrists. And next stretch, dropping the chin to the chest, and then gently swaying the head side to side, like a pendulum. Or maybe all the way around in gentle little circles. We'll find a reverse tabletop here. Hands on the couch or the bed. Legs come forwards, lift up through the hips, lift up through the heart. Maybe allow the head to drop back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips down. Bend through the elbows. Inhale, peek back up, lift the heart. Exhale, bend down. So the hip bones almost, or the sit bones, sorry, almost touch down to the ground, but no weight is in the sit bones. Inhale, back up. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. You can bring the soles of the feet flat onto the ground, bend through the knees, and keep lifting up through the heart space, through the hips. Inhale. Exhale, release. Coming back down and finding a wide-legged child's pose this time. Knees come out wide, hips to heels, and then creeping the hands towards the top edge of the mat. Enjoying the rest here. Take a block, place it long ways across the top edge of the mat, flat down on its side. Then with your strap, you're going to make a loop, a circle that is the same width or a little bit less than the width of your shoulders, like so. From here, you're going to place one elbow through, the other arm through, like you're putting on a jumper, just above the elbows. And from there, with the fingers spread nice and wide, the thumbs will come to the base of the block and all four fingers come to either edge. From here, push down through the index finger and the thumb. Make sure that the whole palm is flat on the ground at all times. So the strap stops the elbows from allowing to splay out past the shoulders. And then the block helps you to ground down and activate through the shoulders properly. From here, you're going to tuck the toes at the back, lift the hips up into your dolphin pose. So this is quite an intense pose. If this is enough for you today, choose to stay here. Or if you'd like to advance, inhale, move forward, touch the head down towards the floor in front of the block, and then exhale, push back. So we're building up the shoulder strength here. Inhale forwards, exhale back. Inhale, move forward, you'll roll up onto the tips of the toes, and then exhale back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Lower the knees, release the arms, take the shoulders for a couple of rolls. And then here's where we have some fun. Bring the block back in even closer. We're going to use the couch or the bed now as a bit of support to help you start to fly and get the confidence in being upside down. So this is a build up to Pincha Mayurasana, forearm stand. So finding the space that's right for you. It'll probably be about a body's length away, the torso length. Coming back up, stepping the toes up onto the bed or the couch. So again, this can be quite intense. Feel free to bend the knees and open up through the sit bones. Choose to stay, or if you want to challenge yourself, maybe lift up one leg to the sky and come up onto the toes on the couch. And then exhale back down. Swapping legs. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Exhale back down. Inhale, right toes. Keep pushing the floor away through the elbows. Lift up tall. And then exhale back down. Inhale, left. Exhale back down. Releasing all the way down. Release the strap. Roll the shoulders out. Oh, move your cushions if you've moved them. Oh, that feels good. So Pincha Mayurasana forearm stand is a very intense inversion, and it actually requires a lot more shoulder strength than we even realize. And so coming back and using the strap and the block forces you to engage the muscles the correct way, in a stable way that still keeps the integrity of the pose, but it does make it a little bit more challenging, which is good. We like a good challenge every now and then. So coming back up into the same thing if you would like to, or if Pincha Mayurasana is in your practice, feel free to maybe lift both feet up this time, and then knowing that if you do fall, all you need to do is take the feet down. So I'll show you first. It's kind of about practicing falling so that you know that it's really not that scary. So tucking the toes, lifting the hips. If you were to kick up and you go over, you just bring one foot down to the side and move back down. And then come back up. You kick up, you go too far, you fall and you come back down. Take the legs to one side or the other. If you are worried about it and you don't think that you have the balance or the core stabilization just yet, or you're not sure, ask a friend or someone else around you to stand behind your back body. So to stand on this side of the block so that when you do kick up, they're there to support you. Not to hold you, I want you to be able to hold yourself up there, but just so it's not as scary or intimidating coming up. Planting the elbows and the palms, tucking the toes up, lifting one foot up, maybe the other foot just kicks up 2 inches off the couch and then back down. Or maybe you try to go all the way up and draw the feet together. Engaging through the shoulders, really pushing the earth away through the elbows, and then choosing to come back down. Beautiful. Finding your way onto your back. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Supta Baddha Konasana. Knees come out, soles of the feet together, one hand to the heart space, one hand to the belly. Connect back to the breath. Hug the right knee into the chest, the left leg extends out. Supine twist, allowing the right leg to drape across the body towards the left. Looking back at the right hand, grounding down through that right shoulder. And coming back to center, swapping legs. The left knee comes in, the right leg extends out. Supine twist towards the right. Looking back at that left hand. Then inhale back to center, rocking gently side to side. And then choosing to take any other poses that are calling to you, anything else that you would like to do. For me, my body right now is asking for a gentle inversion, a shoulder stand or a plow pose, allowing the knees to come into the forehead, the hips towards the sky, and the whole palms of the hands towards the lower ribs or lower back. Choose to stay here, keep opening up through the hips, or maybe extending the feet up towards the sky, or maybe even up and over towards the crown of the head, interlacing the hands and drawing the hands down towards the ground, maybe rolling up onto the shoulders, and keep lifting and opening through the sit bones. If you're in plow pose and you'd like deaf man's pose, dropping the knees around the ears. Releasing the hands, rolling the spine all the way back down. Hugging the knees to the chest and moving side to side again. Find your Shavasana if you would like it. Pause the video and take your time. Or rock and rolling up into a seat. Sitting up onto a block if you have one. Hips above the knees. Ankles stacked in front of one another. Lengthen through the spine, slight tuck of the chin in towards the chest and close down the eyes. I'm going to invite some breath work. I'm going to invite Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. We will take the thumb and the ring finger. We'll be breathing in through one side and out through the other, then in through that side and out through the other, closing the opposite nostril as we go. So I'll guide you through it. Closing down the eyes if you can. Inhale fully through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils fully. Close down the left side of the nostrils. Inhale through the right. Then close off the right side. Release the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Open the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Keep breathing in your own time here. I'll stop calling it. Take your time, slowing down the breath, being as slow, mindful, and conscious as you can. Drop the shoulders down the spine, keep lifting the heart. Ten more rounds to your own breath. As you breathe, notice if one side is clearer than the other, if one passage has more ease, more silence, more flow, or whether one side feels slightly more blocked, noisy, restricted. Not judging, just noticing. Then when you finish your 10 rounds, releasing the right hand back down, inhale through both nostrils. Open the mouth, let it go. Take the hands to heart space, palms pressed together. I hope that you take this feeling with you throughout the rest of your day. A sense of calmness, serenity, tranquility, and inner peace. From my heart to yours, namaste.